Friends of the Rappahannock is doing a significant renovation project here at their Fall Hill Avenue headquarters, so let's go inside and check out what's going on. Before we start the episode, I want to recognize our sponsor, Shore United Bank. Shore will be there to help guide your financial journey every step of the way. Visit them downtown or at Harrison Crossing. And now, onto this week's episode. Today I am at the Friends of the Rappahannock office at 3219 Fall Hill Avenue, right off the Canal Trail, and I'm with Daria Christian, who's the Executive Director of Friends of the Rappahannock. And we're here to tell you today about the renovation project that's going on, but also a little bit about the organization itself. So Daria, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
So why don't we start off to tell us about Friends of the Rappahannock and a little bit about its history and what y'all do.
Sure. So Friends of the Rappahannock was founded in 1985. So this year's our 40th anniversary, which is a really big deal. We're very proud of that. And Friends of the Rappahannock is a community-based group. We were formed from community members who cared about the river and wanted to come together and do something to protect it. And they've been doing that for 40 years. We have three program arms. We have advocacy, restoration, and education. So those are the three main things that we focus on to help protect the Rappahannock, keep it healthy and scenic. And
you're up to, I think you were telling me, 30 employees now. Mm-hmm. And so maybe that's spurred on some of what's going on here. So
absolutely.
Tell people about what is going on here.
Yeah, so we have grown immensely over the last decade. We have about 18 employees who work out of our headquarters here. We actually have three offices. We have one in Culpeper, one in Rappahannock, and one here in Fredericksburg, our headquarters, where we were founded. And so over the years, we've just grown. We have a lot of support staff. Most of our support staff works here at this building. And so that, as we grew, the need to kind of shift our building grew. And also as our programs have grown, our education program has grown immensely. This last season, we had over 3,000 students on our waiting list that we could not serve because we just didn't have the capacity. And one of those things is the capacity of our building itself with the bathrooms. So we did not have enough bathrooms to serve more students. So that was kind of one of the big ideas for this renovation, was to increase our capacity for our education programs because the need is there.
It looks like a really significant renovation, pretty much
yes.
Gutting the whole space, it looks like. Is that right?
Yes, we are not increasing our footprint at all. We're working within our current footprint, but it's a full remodel interior with a couple goals. One is sustainability. So we're upgrading all of our HVAC, our windows and doors, all of that kind of thing, trying to be more energy efficient. Another goal was accessibility. There were some of our spaces that were not accessible by all community members, so we wanted to address that issue. And then also just using our space as best as we can for the staff that we have. So we are just adjusting how the space was laid out so that we can use it to the best of our ability.
Okay. And y'all have been operating out of some temporary space in Central Park. When do you expect to be able to move back into this space?
Yeah, we're hoping the end of April we'll be moved back, and we're hoping to have, a ribbon cutting ceremony and all of that. More information to come, but hopefully we'll be moving back, end of April, early May.
Okay. And how can people find out more about Friends of the Rappahannock?
Sure, our website always has tons of information. That's riverfriends.org. Also, please follow us on our socials. Most of it is at riverfriends, and there's a ton of information always on our socials about what we have going on, not just about this project, but volunteer opportunities and events that we're hosting. We have a big event coming up on April 5th that's in partnership with Bowman Distillery. That's called Bourbon on the Half Shell. It's a big oyster roast and event. So if you're interested in that, you can find that on the website. Lots going on.
So Daria, last question. Just tell us a little bit about how all this is being funded.
Yeah, so we are in the middle of a capital campaign to fund this project. This along with the purchase of a piece of property that's right next to us here. So overall, we're trying to raise $1.1 million for the building renovation and to purchase the land. We recently secured a challenge grant for $250,000. And what that means is that we have to raise $250,000 and then the grantor will actually, match that. So that is our big goal right now, is to raise the $250,000 so that we can double that money into $500,000 to help pay for all of this.
Okay. Well, Daria, thank you again for joining us today, and good luck with the rest of the project.
Thanks.
Yeah. So that's going to do it for this week's edition. Be sure to subscribe to our newsletter at fredericksburgfreepress.com and also to our YouTube page, and we'll keep you up to date on all the great things happening in the Fredericksburg region. See you next week.
Thanks.
And thanks again to our sponsor, Shore United Bank.